Today's second date update is actually a lot like a Craigslist misconnection.
Really?
Because this dude we're about to talk to met a girl at a bar, got her number, and then she was gone forever.
Oh my goodness.
And now he wants to call her and see what happened.
I bet it's the beginning of a beautiful love story.
Actually, there's a lot of details that happened in between that we should probably talk about, but I'm going to let him tell you exactly what happened on their date. Billy is on the phone with us right now. Billy, what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So why don't you tell everybody what happened on your date?
All right. So it was a few weeks ago. There's this girl, Christy, I met at this bar. I was with a bunch of my friends. She was with a bunch of her friends. And, I mean, I certainly noticed her right away. And she has this great smile. She had a really nice rack.
Yeah, those are things that you notice first on a girl usually. It's usually the other way around. It's rack then smile, but whatever.
Absolutely.
To each his own.
So you liked her a lot and you guys hung out at the bar. Your email says that you met her there and then you continued to hang out with her throughout the evening. What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date update?
I have this pickup line that, you know, it's kind of hit or miss, but when it works, usually it's a good sign that the girl has a good sense of humor. I go to her, has anyone ever told you you look just like Megan Fox? Mm-hmm. And Christy looks nothing like Megan Fox. Absolutely nothing like her. And if she gets it, then it's great. And
So that line usually works either way. Like if they don't look like it, they're like,
funny.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's funny. But if they do think they look like it, they're like, oh, that's sweet. People tell me that all the time.
Yeah. If
All
they
right.
really look like Megan Fox, then they actually are put off, you know?
Oh, okay.
But that's probably above my pay grade anyway.
So your line worked on her.
Yeah, it totally worked on her.
And,
Right.
and you guys hung out all night talking and I assume drinking. Like, how many hours are we talking?
We were there for like an hour, and then we couldn't really hear each other, so I said, let's go to another bar.
Okay.
And she said, absolutely. So we went to this other bar just kind of around the street.
And you guys broke off from your friends at that point, and it was just you two.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone, I mean, could see that there was some chemistry there. So, yeah, we went, and I went to get her a drink, and I come back with the beers, right? Mm-hmm. And I've seen this guy kind of, like, really close talking and kind of, like, touching her leg and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't think she wanted any part of that. So I go up to him, and I said, you know, what the are you doing?
Really? You couldn't have come in easier than that?
Yeah,
Like, hey
bro,
what's your
what's
name?
up?
I mean, this isn't your girlfriend.
I know, actually. I said that, and he goes, who the are you? And I said, I'm her boyfriend.
Oh,
You actually said that
really?
you're... All right, well, hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
I did.
But I've done that before to help somebody out. Like
Yes.
I've walked up to a girl, been like, "Hey," you can tell if a girlfriend doesn't want to talk to a guy. I'm like, "Hey, that's my girlfriend," and then the guy will leave. Now, usually I'm not that aggressive right away, but you know, whatever. And it obviously didn't work out for you very well, did it?
Well, I mean, after I said it, he basically told me to go his and I just hit him.
Oh, you punched him?
Really?
And that's what I mean by she mysteriously disappeared at that point.
That escalated.
What was
Yeah,
her reaction?
not a lot of girls, Billy, like it when you get in a fight after meeting them, like 45 minutes in.
What was her reaction?
To tell you the truth, I didn't really know right away because we kind of took it outside. A whole circle formed around us, and it was all like kind of crazy. I did see her for a second, and so when the cops showed up, I didn't see her afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did you end up getting arrested?
No, I didn't. I just took off.
Okay.
I took off. As soon as the cops got, I just bolted.
All right. So you pretty much understand that probably turned her off a little bit. That's probably why you're not getting the call back, Billy.
I mean, you know what, though? I mean, I thought it was relatively chivalrous. I didn't start.
What?
She did not look comfortable.
Right.
Like, you know, being touched by this guy. I'm not cool with that.
The funny thing is, I just read an article in GQ talking about like the differences between gentlemen now and being a gentleman back in the day. Back in the day, Billy, that would be the right move. But according to GQ, now
Not
girls
a good
don't
move.
like it when you get in a fight over them. Like unless they're absolutely in trouble and you have to use force. But it's
Yes.
not a gentleman thing anymore.
You don't have to just immediately punch somebody in the face.
I didn't think it was immediate. I mean, I thought he was kind of provocative and disrespectful, you know. And anyone, I mean, even if it didn't involve a girl, if someone talked to me, I'd like, of course I'm going to clock them. No way.
Okay, so you feel like you were sticking up for her and you were protecting her.
I thought so. You know, I thought it was the right thing to do.
Now, have you tried to get a hold of her since then, and what have you said to her?
Yeah, I just called, and I just said I really enjoyed seeing you and talking with you. I'm sorry that we didn't really get a chance to talk more, and I apologize that you had to experience that, you know, with that dude. But, I mean, it's 2 weeks ago. After I haven't heard. I called like 2 or 3 times, but I don't know.
Are you a guy that gets in a lot of fights, Billy?
I'm not. I'm really not.
Really? How many fights you been in the last year?
I hadn't been in a fight last year. The year before that, I got in 2.
Okay. That's kind of a lot of fights. Like, once you get out of, like, 17 years old, you don't really fight that much. So,
Yeah, I know.
all right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, try not to punch anybody in the face in the meantime.
Oh, whoa.
Hang on.
The 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Lydia, if a guy was to punch somebody out in your honor, would that make you happy or want to see the guy again? Would that make you swoon inside?
Well, I'm a former vegan and I drive a Prius, so what do you think?
While he's stomping the guy's face on the concrete and he looks at you and goes, "This is for you, Lydia."
Blood everywhere.
Would you love that?
No, not really
Okay.
turned on by violence. But I can appreciate that. I think your heart was in the right place, Billy.
Yeah, I asked Lydia the question because Billy is on the phone with us right now, and he wants us to call a girl named Christy who he met at a bar. They met, hung out. 45 minutes later, he was punching a guy's face in because he saw the guy talking to Christy.
You know, it was more than just talking to her, you know. The guy was touching her leg.
All right.
So you feel like the guy was groping her and you were coming to her defense. But you realize that's probably the reason she's not calling you back. I mean, most likely it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, I just needed to state my case, you know, because I really do want to go out with her again, and I want her to know that I'm a good guy.
My only advice going into it, Billy, would be it sounds like you think you were in the right 100%. And if you're going to ask for a second date, you got to be willing to admit, maybe I was wrong.
Well, I don't know. I saw what I saw.
Yeah, Billy, that's not the right way to do it.
Nope.
That's not how you do it, man. Look, even if you feel like you're right, just go, "Look, I'm sorry about that. I overreacted. And I should have maybe just seen if you were okay before I decided to try to open up the guy's face on a curb outside."
Yeah, of course. I don't want to scare her off. You know, I'm not an animal. But I did think I was doing the right thing, you know. I can't back away from that, you know.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hold up, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Christy there?
Speaking?
Christy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Sorry, where are you calling from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay. Am I on the radio right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Before you panic and hang up the phone, I'm calling you because you recently met one of our listeners who really liked you, and he emailed us and asked us to call you.
Okay. This is totally weird.
Yeah, I understand that. His name is Billy, and you met him a couple weeks ago when you were out at the bars.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
So Billy emailed
Of
us. So Billy emailed us and told us about your evening, even told us about the fight that he got in.
He told you about it?
Yes, he did. And the reason that he wanted us to call you was because he wanted to let you know that he's not a bad guy, and he may have overreacted, and he really liked you, felt like you had a strong connection, and he wants to see you again.
Oh, wow. He is just full of surprises.
Is the reason that you haven't called Billy back because of the fight that he got in?
I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, he seems like a cool guy, and I thought we had chemistry, and I can't trust my judgment anymore because this other guy, like just some tipsy guy at the bar, starts talking to me. It's like a harmless guy. He wasn't even really bothering me. And then before I know it, he's like, I'm her boyfriend. Like, he just like flipped out. And then he hits the guy, like out of nowhere. So I step back, and then he starts going, "Keep your hands off my woman."
All right. But in his defense, he thought he was helping you out. From his perspective, it looked like the guy was groping you.
I don't know how he possibly could have thought that.
So you basically just feel like Billy is a psycho.
Yeah. He's like punching the guy. They go outside. They're like totally restless. I didn't know what to do.
Are you like yelling like for it to stop or?
Honestly, like I didn't even know what was happening. It happened so fast. And he keeps saying, "She's my woman," which was just insane.
Right.
And like he gets all like caveman, and then he pulls his shirt off. He actually took his shirt off. He threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Of course,
And
man.
he said, "She's my woman, and I'm going to prove it to you."
What?
All right. He must have been, Christy, he must have been pretty drunk. I mean, like the pulling off the shirt thing, whatever. We've seen D-bags fight all the time. That's what they do. But she's my woman and I'm going to prove it.
I will fight for her.
Yeah. Did you?
This is awful.
Part of you
Christy.
must have been upset, but part of you kind of wanted to laugh at that point, didn't you?
I was like, "Who is this guy? He's totally insane, and I don't want this kind of drama in my life." And I just walked away. He didn't even notice that I walked away.
Yeah, right.
Of course not. He was defending your honor, Christy, and then you just left. He says that he's tried to call you a few times. I'm guessing you got the messages and just haven't felt like returning his phone calls.
No, I have not.
That's unfortunate for you right now, though, because Billy is actually on the phone,
Ooh.
What?
and he wants to talk to you.
Oh my God.
Hey there.
This just gets crazier and crazier.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of embarrassed by this.
Oh, you're sorry?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was just kind of defending your honor. I don't remember
I'm sorry.
saying, like, "You're my woman and I'm going to prove it to you." I did lose my shirt, but I don't remember saying that.
Can I ask you a few questions? First of all, do
Yeah.
you live in medieval times? Like, defend my honor?
You know what, he was, just so you know, I don't think you remember, because you had some drinks too, he was absolutely touching your leg.
Not making it better, Billy.
Who cares? If I need help, I'll ask for it. I didn't need your help, and I didn't need you to start a fist fight in a bar.
I get it. It's just that, that's something that's not acceptable to me, when you touch an...
No, it wasn't your, that's not up to you. That's not up to you. That's about me. If he was touching me inappropriately, believe me, I would have done something about it. It seemed like you really wanted to fight.
No, I'm just, you know what? There are a lot of guys who aren't nice guys. Believe it or not, I'm actually a nice guy. And
Sounds like it.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but you know what? There's like guys who don't know how to treat a woman properly, and I'm sorry. I just like that. And
People don't know how to treat a woman properly. You didn't even give him a chance to say anything.
I could have handled it a little better. I admit that.
Yeah.
A lot better.
There you go,
probably,
Christy.
Billy.
He admits that he could have handled it better. He did like you a lot, though, and would love to see you again. I would like to ask you if you'll go on a second date with Billy. We'll send you someplace where there are no other dudes so that he can't get in a fight with anybody. Would you go out with Billy again? I'll pay for it.
I would go with my hands tied behind my back, if that helps.
Oh, great. So I'm on a date with a criminal.
I don't think so. Billy, were you arrested after the fight?
No, I ran from the cops.
Yeah. See, Christy, he's not a criminal.
He's a fugitive.
Yeah, he's not officially charged with anything.
And it's the only fight he's been in this year. I mean, there was that 2 last year, but no big deal.
Yeah, I don't need the drama in my life.
Wait, what? Maybe we can go get tea or something.
Because no meatheads drink tea. All right, well, Christy.
Okay, I'd have tea. I'd have tea with you.
Yes!
Really?
Christy, what the hell are you thinking?
That's awesome.
Christy, are you serious? You'll go have tea with him.
Tea was your mind changer?
Yeah, I like a sense of humor, and that's funny. So I'll have tea with you, but I got to tell you, I am not looking for a relationship with you.
Dude.
Okay, so you'll have tea with the guy, but you're not looking for... You changed your mind quick on that one, Christy.
Weird.
Yeah, he's cute. I'll go have tea with him, but that's it. I'll give him another shot to prove that he's not a total meathead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Billy.
Wow.
Somehow you were able to get a second date after all that.
Thank you, guys. I seriously appreciate this.
I don't know if I'd call it a date. We'll have tea.
No, we don't. It's not a date. No pressure. I'm going to be a total gentleman, and
I don't know what that means to you, but okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the
Taylor is on the show today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jake. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Taylor, how long has it been since you talked to Jake?
Hi, it's been 6 days.
Okay.
That's not terrible. Almost a week.
It's felt like forever, though, guys. I'm freaking out. I've been freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst feeling. How many times have you tried to reach out to him?
I haven't, reached out to him. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Did he tell you that he was going to hit you up after the date?
Oh yeah, we had planned for a whole date and everything.
Oh.
But then after the date, our first date, it's been radio silence.
Okay.
I feel so stupid. It makes me feel so stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
Yeah, that's not your fault. Unfortunately, it happens, but we'll see if we can figure out why.
We don't know it's not your fault, but we'll figure it out.
Tell us about the date.
Well, so we actually met at a mutual friend's birthday party. And just from that, that wasn't our first date, but that whole night, I spent the entire night talking to him. I barely even said happy birthday to my friend. But we were just in the kitchen, making stupid jokes, and that kind of led to us talking the entire night. Aww. And I just had a really great time with him then, and I haven't really felt that in a long time. And so we planned a date, and then we got ramen, and we walked around a park, and it was exactly like the moment that we met. It was just I don't know, sparks. It sounds so cliche to say that.
No, people have chemistry. It's real.
We were just laughing is the thing. I don't know. It's I felt like immediately I could be so silly and stupid with him, and everything felt very comfortable and natural right from the start. I don't know. It's he's just really, he's also very cute. So that doesn't hurt, but it's not even about looks or anything. It was just this feeling of comfort and being silly. And I'm such a silly, stupid person, and I love being silly and stupid. And I feel so often when I'm talking to guys, it's they're expecting me to be a certain way. And I didn't feel like that with Jake at all. And he's very funny too. And I was one that makes me laugh. And I was laughing so much. I was just laughing the whole time. By the end of the first date, we already have so many inside jokes. And when you find that, I'm just I don't get that often.
No, totally. But what do you think could have gone wrong?
Okay, so I do think it is my fault, actually. And I feel it's I'm a clumsy person, but this is the worst thing that I've ever done, I think. It's very embarrassing. So that, when you check in with your best friend in the middle of the date, and you just give them the text that's okay, your vibes are good or whatever.
Yes.
So actually I did send that text to him instead of
You texted him?
Oh.
What did it say?
Let me just read it to you. Okay. So I said, he's cute, but if he says vibes unironically one more time, I might combust.
Oh.
It was kind of a joke. It was kind of a joke because it was actually, I was going to tell her later that was actually an inside joke between me and Jake, that because we were talking, we were being bros, and I don't know, we were just pretending to be bros and doing all this stuff. And so it was kind of a funny thing to me that I was just going to tell her about later. And then, I sent that to him, and then reading it back, I'm oh, that actually sounds like I actually am making a dig at him or something, and that's not at all what it was. Oh my God. But yeah, so I sent that to him.
What did he say when he got it? Did he call you out? Did you just send me a message, or?
I didn't know. He didn't see it because I sent it while we were still on a date. And so, he's such a sweetheart. He didn't even look at his phone the entire date. So he didn't even see it until after we had already parted ways. And I don't know, the date ended so well. We kissed, and we made that plan to meet again. And then after the date, that's when I saw that I had accidentally texted him instead.
Oh my gosh, I'd be freaking out right now too.
Well,
oh no.
Yeah.
We'll see if that is the reason. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
Okay, thank you guys.
All right, your first date follow-up is next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts that are out there. But this one's extra special.
So how do we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
Well, we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, "Hey, Jonas." And then I wrote down on my little notepad, "Hey, Jonas," and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. You can't order it, you can't borrow it, or simply hope it into life. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. Together, guys, we'll have meaningful conversations with the world's most fascinating people, entertainment legends, sports icons, wellness experts, and everyday people will share how they find, allow, and experience joy. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Joy after a breakup, joy as an empty nester, joy after a loss. This new podcast will speak to you. Listen to Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb starting June 10th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Mainstream media is full of cruel depictions of the unhoused. Stories that shame and blame and paint the unhoused as a monolith. We the Unhoused is the podcast that's changing that. I'm Theo Henderson, creator and host, and for years I've created a space where the unhoused and their advocates can tell their own stories. In the last few months alone, I've interviewed unhoused parents, immigrants, mutual aid organizers, veterans, the LGBTQIA+ community, and the policymakers who make the laws that impact the unhoused existence. We the Unhoused is a 2-time Webby and Signal Award-winning show with many exciting guests on the horizon. Tune in this week for my interview with Dr. Jill Wicherick, a street doctor turned influencer whose work with the unhoused community has made a huge impact online and in her community. Listen to We the Unhoused on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Taylor is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jake. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Taylor, why don't you recap your situation for us real quick?
Okay, yeah, well, 6 days ago, I went on a date with a really cute guy that I really like a lot, and he made me laugh so much, which never happens. But during the date, I had sent a text that I meant to send to my best friend. I accidentally sent that to him, and the text may have seemed like a dig at him, and it was supposed to be a joke, and he wasn't ever supposed to see it. So I think that he may have taken it.
I feel that secondhand anxiety for you.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it's real.
I know.
We'll see if that is the reason. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jake, please?
Yeah, this is Jake.
Jake, hey, how you doing? This is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
What's up, Jake? My name's Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And I'm Jubal. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Do you listen to the show?
I don't listen. Not actively.
All right. Okay. Well, no worries. The reason we're calling you today is because of a segment that we do on the show.
You said doo-doo.
Sorry about that.
Wow, both of you. Are
Jake,
you serious?
You should really listen because that's the high caliber kind of stuff you get on the show. You know?
That was really funny to me.
But it was funny to me too.
What?
Because doo-doo, Victoria. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Jake, I'm sorry. We do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us and get you on the phone to ask you why you're ghosting. So we got an email about you from somebody.
Yeah. Is that Taylor? Is it Taylor?
Yes, It is Taylor.
You knew that fast?
Yeah.
Do you have a few minutes to talk to us about it and tell us why you're ghosting?
100%. Totally. I'd love to.
Oh, okay.
Dang, now this just makes it even worse. She was fantastic. She's amazing. She's gorgeous. I don't know. I met her not too long ago at a birthday party, and it was just like, we just hit it. I don't know. You all know how, I don't know, you meet somebody and it's just like, yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
This like flows really well, and it was great. And I mean, she texted me this thing about vibes and combusting, which I honestly thought it was so funny. I just didn't reply. It's kind of really stupid. So my roommate got a VR headset. You put them on, you can play games and
those are fun.
Virtual reality.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, they're crazy, but and I've never used it before, so I kind of got really, really addicted to virtual reality ping pong.
Dope.
And I've been going crazy in it. And I stood too close to the corner of this wall and fractured my wrist as I was playing.
Oh.
You fractured your wrist playing VR.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that. That hurts.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's stupid. I feel so stupid about it. And now, because I fractured it, it hurts to hold my phone. My phone's sitting on my desk right now, and I'm just speaking into it. I can't type, I can't text, I can't play virtual reality ping pong, I can't do anything.
So
okay. Oh, it's just tough. And so I'm trying to verbalize my text, and speak them out so that Siri picks them up.
Yeah.
But it comes out
voice to text. Yeah.
Vibes are snorting and Brahman's destiny, and it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so because you hurt your wrist, you can't communicate with people.
I just kind of feel dumb.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
That's why you're ghosting?
A little bit, because I don't know how to. It's frustrating when I can't text, and then I don't know how to be like, hey, I haven't talked to you because I broke my wrist playing virtual reality ping pong. I wasn't hitting anything but the wall.
Oh, well, if you guys hit it off like you think you did, I don't know that she'd think it was dumb. Maybe she thinks it's cute.
Yeah.
I guess maybe. I didn't really think about that.
Wait, can I say something?
Yes, you can. Hey, Jake, that's Taylor. She's been on the phone listening.
Hi.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She knows now.
Taylor?
I'm here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I thought I totally humiliated myself. I've been spiraling for the past 6 days, but you've got a VR ping pong wrist injury? What?
Yeah.
That's what this is all about?
Yeah, kinda. I'm so sorry.
No,
I didn't think
that's so random and adorable, but also it's been 6 days and I thought that you hated me. What the heck?
Taylor, I'd be mad at him right now.
I don't hate you. I literally I could never hate you. I've been really happy that we met, and beating myself up that I feel like I can't just be an adult and just do the adult thing and tell you I broke my wrist playing ping pong.
Well, you put it like that. VR ping pong.
VR ping pong. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I would play VR ping pong with you, Jake. I'd play that with me. Once your wrist heals.
I mean, I can just swap to my left hand, and then you can use your right.
Okay, you probably shouldn't say you
Yeah,
can
take
use
it
your
slow.
left hand. Otherwise, she's going to get even more mad. You could have texted with your left hand.
I can't. Jake. I can't. No, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Guys, Jake, he's a very cute human. I can't say mad at him.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's
Jake, would you like to go out on another date with Taylor? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Okay. Cool. Well, Taylor, congratulations.
Yay.
Thank you, guys. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, my gosh. Me too. You're going to sleep good tonight.
Absolutely.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
My experience that people get upset when you lie on your dating profile.
Yes, especially when it's a bad picture.
Yeah, anytime I've been on an online dating site and had my profile up there, people are always disappointed when I show up and they realize I'm not a 42-year-old woman who just wants to go berry picking on the weekends. And I don't get why they get so angry, you know. Yeah.
And I thought you were just going to lie about your height.
Daisy is on the phone with us, and Daisy, I guess you wouldn't say you lie on your dating profile, but you omit something on your dating profile that you think could have led to a guy not calling you back, right?
Correct, yes.
There is an important detail about Daisy that she
there
doesn't share on her dating profile. Because she met the guy on what website?
Met him on OkCupid.
All right. Which, if you're going to talk about like dating websites, that's like the Burien of dating websites. It's not quite the bottom, but it's not necessarily the best either.
Yeah. What is it? You have like 11 fingers or something?
No, I have the right number of fingers, but in addition to the right number of fingers, I also have a son.
Oh.
And when I did have that on my profile, when I was honest about that, I got a lot fewer responses. So now I just don't put it on there. But I do always tell the person, you know, on like the first date. It's not like I try and keep it secret, you know, indefinitely or anything like that.
So you're not hiding your son. You just don't want it to be something that is defining you in the world of dating.
Exactly. I just kind of want to get my foot in the door, and then I tell them. I'm exactly.
Is the reaction usually pretty good when you tell guys on a first date, like, oh, by the way, I have a kid. You didn't see that on my dating profile, but surprise.
It's kind of mixed. Some guys are okay with it. Some people are totally offended that, you know, I lied on my profile.
If it were me, as soon as you told me that, you would just see a cloud of dust like in a cartoon. I'd be out of there.
I totally understand that, and that's why I tell people on the first date, because, you know, I don't want to lie. I just want a chance to tell them face to face, because I think that sometimes can make a difference.
So what was it like when you told him on the first date, when you guys were out to dinner?
Well, his name's Alex, and we ordered dinner, and I told him after the food came, and I was just kind of like, so I have a kid. Not the smoothest way I've ever done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's your steak? It's pretty good. I have a kid.
I have a child.
So it wasn't the smoothest way to break the news to him that you had
No, I wasn't. It wasn't my best.
it. And what did he do?
I was watching him, you know, because I wanted to see his reaction, and he sort of stopped and just looked at me and said, "Oh, that's cool," and then sort of went on. So, I mean, it wasn't horribly positive, but it wasn't horribly negative. It was just sort of generic.
I think that's just a polite way of being like, ouch.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
maybe he's just saying, why are you being so awkward about it? That's cool. Like, you have a kid.
I don't think so. You'd want to be like, did he ask you about how old your kid is and what sort of kid it is?
He did. You know, he asked about, you know, is it a girl or a boy? How old is your child?
That's
Well, then maybe it was, because if he didn't asking you those questions, he was just like, oh, cool, moving on.
Yeah.
Then it was obviously something that he didn't like. But if he was asking you questions, he might have been like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How did the date end? I mean, were you guys having a good time? And
Yeah, it ended nicely. I mean, he had picked me up, so at the end, he drove me home. He gave me a kiss on the cheek, which I actually liked. I thought that was really sweet and, like, respectful and stuff. I totally like that.
and it says, I'm not totally grossed out to touch you, but I don't want to move too fast.
And the last time you did more than that, you got pregnant.
So you don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was it. And then I called him the next day, and I left him a message and just said, that I had a really great time, and I appreciated how gentlemanly he was and everything like that. But he never called me back. So.
Okay. And you haven't heard anything from him. Have you tried more than just that one time?
Yeah, I called him a couple other times, but I didn't leave another message. It just went straight to voicemail, but I didn't leave another message.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Daisy is on the phone with us right now. She wants to call a dude named Alex. She met him online, okcupid.com. Daisy thinks that the date went poorly once she revealed that she has a kid, because she doesn't put on her dating profile that she is a mom because she doesn't want to scare guys off. But you have a rule, Daisy, that you always tell them on the first date, and then they can make their judgment from there, right?
Correct.
Okay. And that's the only thing you can think of that he wouldn't be calling you back is because he doesn't want to be an Insta dad.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of because I thought we had a good time, except for, there was that. So
why would you want to talk to a guy who isn't interested in someone with a kid? I mean, you're not going to change that you have a kid.
Yeah, well, I guess I want to know for sure, and
yeah. We're just speculating. We don't know that the kid is the reason. It could be something else.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to call him, see if we can get him on the phone, and find out what went wrong, if anything did go wrong on your date, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Alex.
Yeah, this is Alex.
Alex, how you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. You're calling from the radio station?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
That's kind of weird.
It is.
A woman named Daisy. Yeah, we'll admit it is not a normal to receive this kind of phone call. A woman named Daisy that you recently went out with emailed the show saying that she really enjoyed your time together, but you've been blowing her off and haven't been answering her phone calls. So she said, hey, can you give Alex a call and see if you can find out if I did something wrong? So that's why we're calling you, Alex.
Okay.
Do you remember going out with Daisy?
Yeah, I had dinner with Daisy.
Did you like Daisy?
We had a fine time. Dinner was fine.
Daisy told us that she doesn't put on her dating profile that she's a mom, and she kind of dropped that at dinner. Did that scare you off?
I mean, I wouldn't say that scared me off. I mean, it was a little surprising that, that's like a big part of a person's life. And like in other profiles, I feel like that information was on there. So it was a little bit shocking that she just sort of dropped that in the middle of our dinner. But, I'm not against dating someone who has a kid.
Okay, so that wasn't it then?
No.
Do you want to see her again?
Your voice just got so
Yeah, your
high.
voice got so high-pitched, dude. I'm taking that as a no, Alex. You're not necessarily into Daisy.
Honestly, the date got a little weird, and so I don't think that I would want to see her again.
Define weird, if you could.
This is weird to talk about with strangers on the phone, but towards the end of the meal, like she sort of got kind of quiet and emotional and sort of intense. And then she told me that her car was in the shop, which I knew because I had to drive. She asked me if I could pick her up, which is totally fine. But then she asked me if she could borrow some money to help pay for the car repair.
No, stop
She
it.
asked for a loan on your first date?
Like how much money?
like $700.
Oh,
She just didn't have. She was waiting for a paycheck the next week or whatever, and she would get me back the next week. But she was in this tight spot, and it was really affecting, her kid's life and her life and whatnot.
Boy.
Oh gosh. What
How did she bring that up? Did she just say, "Hey, can I borrow $700?"
No, I mean it wasn't like that. I felt like she felt uncomfortable having to ask, but it was just really weird. And I was like, I don't really have that kind of cash flow. I don't have $700 to give to someone that I've met like 45 minutes ago. But I understand, people are in a tough spot, like car repairs.
Yeah.
So, but then she's like, well, what about like $400? Like I have another friend that I could get the rest from.
She was bargaining with you?
Yeah. So then she bumped it down to $4, and I was like, just as a general policy, I don't do loans on first dates. And then, we had dessert, we went home, and I, got out of there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so awful.
I have a tough
so
time
many levels.
loaning money to good friends of mine, let alone somebody that I just went out on a date with.
It seemed like a situation I didn't want to get into, so.
Not to make things weirder
Oh.
than they already are for you, but Daisy is actually on the phone and heard everything that you just said.
Hey, Alex.
Is it that's Daisy on the phone?
Yep.
It's me.
Hi?
Daisy, did you failed to tell us that you asked him for a loan on your first date, Daisy?
It was just one little question. You know what I mean? It didn't.
Huge question.
Daisy, that's a $700 question.
I was going to be able to pay him back by Friday. I mean, I got paid on Friday. It wasn't like I was never going to pay him back or going to drag this out or anything like that. And, I mean, what am I going to do? I can't ask my ex-husband. He's a jerk. So it just, to me, it was like a little question. And I didn't hold it against him at all that he said no. So I guess it never dawned on me that he would hold it against me that I asked.
Yeah, but I don't know you. It just seems so weird that you would think that it was okay to ask to borrow money. Don't you think that's weird?
To me, it's just like, there's no harm in asking. You know what I mean? I thought we were having a good time. It seemed like you would become a friend. And you never know until you ask. And like I said, there was no hard feelings that you said no, so it just never occurred to me that it would create hard feelings that I asked.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Alex. Daisy's not pissed at you that you turned down.
Opportunity to loan me money.
Wait, why are we worried about whether she's pissed? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, it's super weird to ask to borrow money. I mean, I don't ask friends for money. That's like something you ask family. Like, do you have an uncle or like a cousin or something? Like, rather than asking someone that you just met on a first date.
I mean, I suppose if I had someone else, I would have asked them. But it feels like, to me, it seems like super judgy to make assumptions about a person based on one question that they asked.
Daisy, if I went out on a date with someone and they started telling me they were having money problems and then asked me for cash, I'm going to judge them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to say that you're trying to like milk me out of money, especially if I met you online. I don't know you at all. Not a lot of trust can be had in a person that you just met on a first date asking for money.
I mean, I get what you guys are saying. I totally do. And I just didn't look at it that way because I am totally honest. And I did have the money on Friday. I would have totally paid him back. So it didn't dawn on me that, people would jump to that conclusion. Regardless of all of that, I did have a really great time on our date. And I would like to see you again.
Alex, would you like to go out with Daisy again?
Please.
We will pay for a second date. Daisy, I'm not paying for any car repairs.
Guys, be
But
nice.
we will
Stop
pay for
attacking
a second
Daisy.
date if you'll go out with Daisy again, Alex.
You know what? I will. I'll go out with her again. I mean, it was a really awkward, weird first date, but that's not the first awkward first date I've had.
Wow.
All right.
Awesome.
Nice.
Daisy,
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're cute.
Alex, don't leave your wallet out on the table.
Oh, Jubal flag.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update is going to be a little different than the normal second date update.
Okay.
Because the girl that's on the phone that wants to do it today doesn't even want another date with this guy. She just wants to yell at him.
Oh.
That's what her email said. And we entertain all the emails that you sent to us, and I'm willing to hear her out and see if we can do this for her. Andrea, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So your email said that you don't want a second date. You just want to yell at this dude a little bit.
Yeah, I have a lot to say to him.
Okay.
Andrea.
Tell us a little bit about why you want to yell at this guy.
Because he's a really, really mean person, and he doesn't know how to treat women, and someone needs to put him in his place.
Okay.
All right, well,
Wow.
let's first of all find out a little bit about him. Sounds like a swell guy. Where did you meet him?
I met him at a Jiffy Lube. We were both having our cars serviced, and he was in the waiting room, and I was in the waiting room. And
What was your first impression of him?
I actually thought he was very cute. Like, I walked in the room, and I was like, ooh, who's this, you know? But I never thought he would, like, initiate conversation with me. I just figured, like, you know, it was just another cute guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he asked you out in the waiting room of a Jiffy Lube.
Romantic.
Well, yeah, we started talking, we were laughing, and then eventually, you know, one thing led to another, and he asked me out, and I agreed to go out with him.
Okay, and where did you guys go?
A few days later, we went to a bar, we got drinks, and at first the date was going really, really well. It seemed like we were meshing, and then he said something really kind of beyond stupid. You don't say something this stupid to a female on the first date with her.
What did he say to you?
Well, he told me that the glasses I was wearing made me look like a frog.
A frog?
A frog?
Like the animal?
Yeah.
Was it that like a weird way to try to compliment you, or did you feel like he was trying to be rude?
I felt very much so. He was intentionally trying to be rude and just really make me feel bad about my fashion choices as a woman.
How do your glasses make you look like a frog? I don't even get that.
A, they don't. B, I just think this guy has some sort of overactive imagination, or he just may see things that others don't see. I mean, at this point, I don't know.
I have really bad eyes, and sometimes, you know, my glasses kind of magnify my eyes. Like, maybe that's what he meant.
Either way, you still don't say that.
No, I
Yeah, it's still rude no matter what. You don't look across the table from your date and go, you look like a frog right now. Did you say anything after he said that to you? Or, I mean, did you go like, that's kind of weird?
You know, at first I kind of just stared in shock, I'd say, for a good, 5 seconds, because I can't believe a guy like that would say that to me. I thought, he was kidding, and then I realized, he wouldn't let it go, and he was just really kind of going to town with my fashion choices. Like, he said I look better without glasses. He said I didn't really dress my age. Like, I dressed a little bit older.
So at some point, your date was going okay, and then he flipped and just started being rude to you.
I thought maybe he must have thought in his own mind, he was trying to help me out and do me a favor by, telling me these things.
Did you?
But still, in the end, it was just making me feel really, really bad.
Did you ever say anything to him about it?
Well, at that point, I was stewing, so I just, decided to get up and, take a bathroom break from the date. And I was in the bathroom. It couldn't be no longer than, 5 minutes, and I come back, and he already had another drink. He finished the drink he was already on when I went to the bathroom, and then had another one on top of that within 5 minutes.
Sounds just like a great guy. I'm surprised that you want to call and yell at him instead of asking for a second date. It sounds like sparks were flying for you guys.
I haven't even gotten to the kicker of what he did, because this isn't even the worst part of it. This is just the beginning.
What?
Okay, so telling you that your glasses make you look like a frog and criticizing the way you dress. It gets worse than that.
Yes, it gets way worse.
Okay, what did he say?
Way worse. So I get back from the bathroom. I see he had another drink, and, he drops his phone.
Yeah.
So, I go down to pick it up for him, and as I'm down, he's just like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So he dropped his phone to get a look at your butt and then commented on it while you were doing it.
Yeah.
But he commented.
That's rude.
But he commented like he liked your butt, even though he didn't like anything else about you.
Well, when I went down to pick up his phone, he goes, that is actually perfect. That I would not change.
Well, it was a compliment.
Oh, my God.
How did you not go off on this guy?
I was just in total shock and disbelief that a guy like this would talk to a girl on the first date. And at that point, I was just in such a state of shock.
How did it end with him? Did it end at that point?
Well, I remember just getting myself together, trying to think of something to say after he said this thing about my butt. And I'm like, you know what? I said something along the lines of, we're just not compatible. I don't really see this going anywhere. And he basically said to me, well, yeah, I didn't think you'd put out anyway, so I'm going to go. Bye.
Can I add? I mean, it's not an excuse, but was he wasted or something?
I don't know, but like you just said, wasted or not, you don't tell a girl she looks like a frog. You don't tell a girl she dresses something. Then you don't do a phone trick and make her bend down so you can check out her butt, and then all in all, in the end, you just say, I knew you would have put out anyway and leave. Like,
So why Why are you wanting to do this in a second date update then? Why not just call him and...
Well, I tried calling him a few days after I like regained my bearings and I cooled off because I wanted to give him a piece of my mind. And this guy had blocked my number.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, of course. You look like a frog and you got a frumpy outfit, although nice butt. I wouldn't want to take your calls either.
Yeah. So I know you guys usually use a second date update to like try to set up a second date, but in this case scenario, I just want you to call him so I can like tell the off and like really finish him.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, not necessarily do a second date update, but let you yell at him a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, this is a little different than normal. Andrea is on the phone, and she wants to call Mark. They went out on a date. It was bad because he insulted her during the date, said that her glasses made her look like a frog, and then at one point dropped his cell phone so she had to pick it up and complimented her butt, at least. And she just wants to call up and yell at him because he's blocked her phone number, so she can't get him on the phone to yell at him. I understand your pain, though, Andrea. It's frustrating when you're in this situation and you can't get the last word.
Yeah.
I have to be able to say something to you. What do you want to say to him?
You know what? Let me go at him. Just let me give him a piece of my mind. Like, I have a lot to say.
Well, first when I call him, I want to talk to him about the date, okay? So when I get him on the phone, I want to ask what he thought of your date. And then I'll bring you on the phone and you can do your thing, okay?
I don't have a lot of patience. I can't really wait for you, so can you hurry up with this moron?
I will. I'll let you yell at him, I promise. But I'm curious to see if he realized the things that he was doing on the date were really bad to do on a date.
Honestly, I don't care about that. I just want to like.
I know you don't care. I know you don't care. But just for me, will you let me at least talk to him a little bit and find that stuff out?
Okay, but hurry up. Just hurry up.
Oh my gosh! You know that he's not going to learn anything from this, right? It's just going to end up hopefully making you feel better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like no desire to see this guy again. I just want to like tell him off, and like maybe he won't treat the next girl so poorly.
Okay, cool.
Probably
Well,
not.
I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone. Okay.
Okay. I hope he answers.
Me too.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Mark, please?
This is Mark speaking.
Mark, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
All right. Do you know who I am at all?
No.
Do you know who I am, Mark?
No. Who are you?
My name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's a morning show, and you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
Okay, and she emailed us because she wanted me to give you a call and just kind of get your opinion on how the date went. Her name is Andrea, and you met her at Jiffy Lube.
Oh, yes, Andrea.
So she emailed us and was like, I can't get a hold of this guy. Can you give him a call for me? I was like, sure. We'll see if we can get him on the phone and ask him about your date.
So she wanted you to call me. Okay.
Yeah, she did.
That's good. Awesome.
Yeah, she said that she said she enjoyed your date together, and she was confused why she couldn't get you on the phone. So she asked me to call you and just find out if you didn't like her or something.
That's amazing.
It is.
Perfect.
What?
I knew she would try to find me somehow.
Okay, but we talked to her about your date and everything else, and she said it seems like you blocked her number because she couldn't get a hold of you. If you knew she was going to call, why would you block her number?
You know, that's part of how I work my ladies. You know, I have a system.
You have a system to block people's phone numbers so they can't get a hold of you?
Sometimes, you know, if you make a little resistance, you know, the girl comes after you.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean, kind of like if you play it like you don't care that much, or some guys think if you like an insult a girl out at a bar, something about that's going to make her want you more.
It works 90% of the time.
All right.
Are you?
So that's your game?
Well, what I do, you know, honestly, if you tell a girl something bad about herself, sometimes she can't get you out of her head.
So.
All right, so.
Give them bad self-confidence and just be mean.
It's a game, you know. She'll try to to reach me. She'll think I blocked her. I'll call her back next week, and then now she'll be ready for me.
What?
Okay. So you did like Andrea.
I like her enough for a one-nighter.
You're an idiot.
No, you, dude. Seriously, you.
What was that?
Mark, that's Andrea. She's actually on the other line listening.
Oh,
douchebag.
Yeah, it's me. I'm on the phone. You're the biggest I ever went out on a date with. Seriously.
how much did you hear?
I heard everything. Ass.
I was just messing with you because I liked you, you know. I
So you purposely insult women when you like them? That's how you operate?
You're calling me back, aren't you?
It doesn't work. I'm not calling you back because I like you. I'm calling you back so I could tell you off because you're a f***ing moron.
She's right.
All I hear is passion, and I like that.
This isn't passion, dude. This is me wanting to wring your neck.
So you don't want to go out again?
No, I don't want to go out with you again. I just want to tell you off. You're an ass. You treat women like garbage.
Why don't you say that to me over dinner sometime?
Oh, my God. He
Still
just doesn't
trying.
get it.
Dinner with
He
you
does
ever
not.
again.
Still trying. Still trying.
Yeah, well, he can keep on trying because he's a moron. And he's never, ever going to go on another date with me again. And with this track record, he's never going to find a wife or anything.
Well, this is a second date update, Andrea, so I'm going to ask anyway. Mark, would you like to go out with Andrea again on a date? I will pay for it.
Why not?
Are you kidding?
He wants to go out,
Mark,
Andrea.
you are a raging idiot.
He wants to go out with you, Andrea. He liked you.
Hell no, I am not going out with that f***ing ass ever again.
All right.
Yeah, and I hope after this, Mark, you're never going to get any more dates. Why wouldn't you just treat women with respect or like as people, you know?
Trust me, I'll be fine.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, technically, you did get a call back.
Yeah, you did. It did work for you in a weird sort of way, Mark.
You're so gross.
Well, if she doesn't want to go out with me, maybe I could leave my number for anybody else who calls up.
Yeah, sure. I'll hook you up with all kinds of people, Mark. Thanks for your time, man.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Andrea, there you go. I mean, I hope you at least got it out of your system.
I definitely did. Thank you.
You did, okay.
Oh, my God, that just made me more angry.
You feel better now, though?
I mean, I feel a little better. I'm still pissed, but, you know, I'll cool off. I'll get over it.
All right. Well, I think we all learned something today. Never go out with a guy who picks you up at a Jiffy Lube. Right, Andrea?
Point taken. Absolutely.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, it's time for the second date update. You go out on a date with someone, they don't get back to you. We call them to find out why. We've got Nicole on the phone. Nicole?
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, so you went out on a date with a guy and he didn't get back to you. What's the story?
Well, I met this guy Benjamin through mutual friends at a birthday party.
Okay.
I had never met him before. We really hit it off, and he asked for my number, and then he called and he asked me out to dinner.
Okay, so did you go to dinner?
We did. He took me to El Gaucho in Seattle.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's really
Baller.
nice.
Especially for a first date.
It was really, really nice, and we were laughing and having such a good time. And afterwards, I was like, "Oh, do you want to come over to my house to hang out for a little bit?"
Okay.
And he said totally. And then after being there 10 minutes, he got kind of awkward and started mumbling some random excuses, and then he left.
Wait, so he just boned out, like he left kind of awkwardly?
Yeah.
Did he check his phone before he left?
He sort of was like, "Oh, time. Oh, I gotta go." It was
All right.
weird.
And then he just bounced on you, and you tried to get a hold of him after he left?
Yeah. He didn't call me, but I called him and left a voicemail saying I had such a nice time and wanted to hang out again soon.
Okay.
But he never called me back, and it's been a week and a half. Over a week.
Do you have weird stuff in your house or something? Is there some way he would have been creeped out by anything you have?
I've gone over it in my head, and I can't think of anything. And I wanted to think did I say something? But I don't think I did.
Do you have a collection of angel figurines?
Or satanical pictures?
Or
doesn't everyone?
Did you leave your Valtrex prescription out on the kitchen counter again? So you can't think of any reason why he would just get weird and leave your place?
No, I really can't.
All right, well, we're going to call him and see if he'll answer, and we're going to ask him why. All right? And
Yeah, I've been listening to you do all these second date updates. So, I hope that you can help me.
I ask everybody this. You're prepared to hear what he has to say if it's not good.
Yikes.
All right, we're going to call him right after Katy Perry. It's moving.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Nicole went out on a date with Benjamin. After going to dinner, they went back to her place. He proceeded to kind of get weird after a little while and then just left with no explanation. Nicole, are you ready for us to call Benjamin and ask him why he left your place and hasn't gotten back to you?
Yeah, I need some closure around this. Okay. So.
Hello.
Hey, may I speak to Benjamin?
This is Benjamin.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hey, how's it going?
You know Nicole?
Yeah, I know Nicole.
All right, well, according to Nicole, you two went on a date, and after dinner went to her place, and then you proceeded to kind of get skittish and leave.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
What,
well, I'm just curious to see why.
First of all, how do you know Nicole?
To be completely honest, it's a segment we do on our show where someone emails us and asks why a person didn't call him back after a first date. We have her permission to ask you, and we just want to know why you haven't gotten back to her.
Well, I mean, I have no problem telling you why I left, but
Well, so what's the deal then? Why'd you leave her apartment?
Well, did she tell you that this was our first date?
She did.
Yeah, okay, so, we went back to her place, and things were fine, and she got up to use the restroom, and a short while after I went up to use the restroom myself and realized that she had not flushed the toilet. And there was...
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, but that's my worst fear.
Are you serious?
Come on, dude. That's an accident.
An accident?
Yeah, she didn't mean to forget. She was just not thinking.
Maybe she was so nervous hanging out with you, Benjamin, that she forgot to flush the toilet.
No, listen, I've gone through this in my head over and over and over again. She wasn't nervous. She was totally cool and relaxed the whole evening. Everything was going great, and then I go into her bathroom, and there is a Herkin deuce sitting there staring at me.
Nicole?
Yeah?
Did you hear what Benjamin just said?
Whoa. What's going on?
Hey.
Nicole's actually on the other line, Benjamin.
Well, all right. Well, listen, Benjamin, if, I'm sorry. Listen, it's happened to the best of us, and, I don't know. I gotta tell you, if I walked into your bathroom and you dropped, a major deuce and forgot, I'd probably just, stick my head back out and be like, hey, forgot.
Nicole, you wouldn't have been embarrassed if Benjamin did that, though?
No.
I'm not embarrassed. I just thought it was weird. I think it's because, who forgets to flush the toilet?
The bathroom etiquette cannot make you not call a girl back.
I don't know. I kind of take Benjamin's side on this, Ben. If I were to walk into it and a girl hadn't done that, I might be kind of weirded out and leave too. First of all, in my mind, women are magical fairies who don't do that at all.
Yes.
So it would creep me out.
I totally agree with you, Jubal. You'll never get that vision out of your head, brother.
Nicole, you're not embarrassed at all.
Sorry. Everybody poops. There's a book about it. You give it to kids.
Damn it, Nicole, why are you doing this to me? You've already scarred Benjamin for life. Now you're scarring me.
I'm not scarred. I just thought it was weird. It's just weird, that's all. I know that everybody poops. I get it, but, come on. It was a red flag, that's all.
Oh, my God, it was a red flag? It was a brown flag, dude. But,
Nicole, does it make you mad at Benjamin that he left because of that?
I think that's kind of someone who's not cool enough to handle that, make a joke about it.
I'm not going to pick up your poop. I'm not handling anything.
Okay.
Before you guys get off the phone here, Nicole, I'm sure you've got to go to the bathroom or something. I wanted to offer you, because you came on the show, a second date. If you guys want to go out, we'll pay for your second date. You guys interested?
I mean, yeah, I'm willing to give. I mean, second chance is the wrong word, but Nicole, you seem to have a sense of humor about it.
Okay, so Nicole, will you guys go out on a second date then? We'll pay for it.
I would love to. I had a great time.
All right, that's awesome. Whatever you do,
Just don't make it Mexican.
that's all I'm asking.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, one thing that dudes do all the time online is they lie about their height.
Oh yeah.
And as somebody who's 6'4", it really bothers me. You know, it's like nobody ever believes you when you say things like that.
I wonder why.
And Nathalie, who's on the phone for a second date update today, I guess she runs into that problem a lot. What's up, Nathalie? How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. I'm annoyed for you being a super tall guy myself.
Yeah, then you get it.
Yeah,
No,
definitely. I
He's
get it.
really short.
He's looking up to his mic.
Yeah, exactly. So you have problems with guys lying to you about their height all the time? Are you tall?
I am, yeah. I'm
Okay.
5'10".
Okay.
It's not super tall. I mean, it's tall. It's not crazy tall.
Yeah.
Do you have like some requirement where you'll only date a guy over however many feet and inches?
I prefer that they're taller than me, so at least 6 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of girls think that way too.
Yeah, I know my best friend who's 6 foot tall. She always wanted to date someone like 6'4". She ended up marrying someone 5'10". So I'm just saying, keep your options open. You never know.
There's just something about it that it makes me feel feminine when I can look up at the guy.
Well, most of my life I've dated women that were taller than me, and I always thought it was funny when they had to bend down to kiss me. But I can see how that would be a little awkward sometimes for you. So the guy that you want to call today, was he tall enough for you?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, what's his name?
His name's Jacob.
Jacob. All right, and where did you meet Jacob?
So we did meet over social media.
Okay.
He was really easy to talk to, and of course we talked about his height, and he said he's 6'4".
And is he?
He is actually, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I bet
Yeah,
you've come
good
up
job.
with like, I bet you're pretty good at like being able to spot who's lying.
Sometimes I can, but sometimes I can't, and they show up, and I just think, oh my God, why did you lie to me? Like, I obviously know now that you were lying. It's just a bad first start.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this guy at least met your height requirements. What'd you guys do for your date?
So we met up at a bar just for a drink, and I mean, oh my gosh, when he walked in, not only was he tall, but he's gorgeous.
Good.
We had such a great time. We were laughing. We were telling a bunch of different stories. Yeah, it was really good.
I mean, when you're describing it, your smile sounds like it got bigger. Like you have a huge crush on this guy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was just smiling.
Okay. So what happened on your date?
I mean, it was going great, and they had some line dancing that they were playing on the TVs, and we just started talking about line dancing. I told him how good I was at it and that I loved going line dancing, and in fact, he actually likes to line dance and has gone before.
Really?
Yeah. So we actually decided to go right away. He said, well, why don't we get out of here and go to this spot down the street and we'll go line dancing.
That's so cute.
Or is that why you think you're not getting a call back? You're not actually good at line dancing? Now you're the liar?
Well, we actually didn't go line dancing there. The line was really, really long, and it just wasn't moving.
Okay.
So he suggested that we go back to his spot, and he said, why don't we just go watch line dancing music or movies, and we could line dance in my place. I've got beers, I got the whole setup up there, so that's what we decided to do.
He has a whole setup for line dancing?
Sketchy.
Yeah, that's weird. You shouldn't be wanting to call him back. Anybody who has a whole line dancing setup at their place is definitely suspect.
I mean, he didn't have a line dancing studio or anything.
Well,
good.
that's a disappointment,
Yeah,
if you
good.
ask me.
So how did that go? I mean, did you guys just line dance the night away?
I mean, we did a little bit, but it really kind of went more into like a pants party.
Yeah, pants off party is what you mean, right?
All right.
We all knew that was going there.
Horizontal dancing.
Like, I'm surprised you did any dancing at all.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not set up for this.
Yeah.
If you wanted to come back here and line dance, that's fine, but no funny business, lady.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah, this cowboy doesn't do that on the first date.
Cowboy.
You mosey on out of my apartment.
You spit in your spittoon that's in the corner.
So you guys hooked up then?
We did, yeah. I mean, we didn't go all the way. That's not usually something that I do on the first date. But, things things got fun and we had a good time, and I did stay the night.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah.
What was it like in the morning?
Wonderful. You know, I had to get up in the morning pretty early, so I kind of scooted out, but he made sure to get up and walk me to the door, and everything seemed fine. So I was really excited to, you know, talk and go on another date.
Okay, so everything was good. You can't think of anything that went wrong?
I mean, I did think, well, maybe was I a little drunker than I thought, and I wasn't that great at line dancing? I don't know. Or maybe he's just a guy that likes to hook up once and then ghosts you, which I think is not very cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that's the case, honestly, I will put him on blast. I think that that's rude. I think it's not cool to just ghost someone like that, especially if it's just you're trying to get, like, a hookup out of something, if you're that kind of guy.
What do you mean by put him on blast?
Like, out on social media. Like, I'll call him out.
Okay.
You're like going to Yelp review him or something.
If I could, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and find out if something did go wrong with your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Well, howdy, partners and partnerettes. Cow folks and cows
folks.
looking to get poked.
No.
Whoa,
'Cause I don't know. I'm not very good at country stuff. But anyway, Nathalie is on the phone for a second date update today, and she wants to call this dude named Jacob. They went line dancing because they're both big fans of line dancing, I guess. And they actually weren't able to get into the place they wanted to go to. So they ended up going back to his place because he said, oh, I'll throw on some country music videos and we can line dance together in my apartment. And then that turned into the pants dance, which actually should probably be the no pants dance. Anyway, they messed around a little bit. They didn't hook up all the way, but now he's not calling her back and she's trying to figure out why. Okay, Nathalie, are you ready to give Jacob a call?
Yeah, I am. I just want to figure this out. I want to know if it was something I did because I want to correct it. It's really hard to find tall guys.
Yeah.
She's so desperate. She's like, I don't even care what his personality was like. But you really liked this guy, and it does seem from your description pretty baffling as to why he's not giving you a call back.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone if he's not doing ranching around.
Ranching?
You know how they do it, the cowboys with their lassos and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So if he's doing that, then he's probably busy, but if not, then we'll get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jacob, please?
This is he?
Jacob, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm fine. Who is this?
Good question. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Partner.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Maybe you should have said howdy.
It's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Still don't know what that is, do you?
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. The reason I'm calling you today is because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened or what went wrong, basically. And we got an email about you from this girl named Nathalie.
Oh, okay.
Starting to make sense now or no? You need a little more explanation.
No. Yeah. What?
Okay.
No, yeah, what?
So you went out on a date with a girl named Nathalie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she told us about your date and said that she thought everything went great, but now you're not calling her back.
Oh, my God.
And she wants to know why. That's why we're on the phone.
People do this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we do it like a lot.
Like surprisingly.
I mean, but you got to think about it. People are getting ghosted left and right. And I mean, that's what she feels like you did to her. And she has no idea why. Her description of the date sounded pretty dreamy.
Why don't you guys just tell her that, you couldn't get a hold of me?
We don't lie.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Can you give us any kind of reason, though? I mean, it'd be better if we could at least tell her we got some sort of answer from you.
She was cute. I mean, it was a fine date for most of it.
Yeah, the way you describe it doesn't sound like it, though.
No, I mean, we were having a good time. She's cute, and we have common interests. And
yeah, it sounds like you should never call her again.
Well, okay. It's just something happened during the night that just freaked me out and just doesn't seem like a good fit. It's like nothing personal. It's just not, not for me.
Okay. So if it's nothing personal, just not for you, why don't you let us know so we can tell her? She really liked you. She's just like curious.
Well, she pulled out a gun on me.
Whoa!
What'd you just say?
Nothing, but no big deal.
I think that's
no
a good
big deal.
reason.
She just pulled a gun on me?
Oh my
Like a real gun, not like her finger and thumb.
No, yeah, a real gun. We were waiting in line to go to this line dancing place, and everything was going great till then. And then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, we can't go here."
Okay.
And I thought maybe like her ex was in line or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, "What is it?" And she pointed to the sign, and it said, "No guns."
Okay, and you're like,
At first, I thought she was like pulling my leg.
right.
But then she reached into her purse and, sort of discreetly pulled out this gun and like pointed it at me.
Whoa!
All right. She said you ended up back at your place. Is that how? She's like, take me back to your place
Get
right
in the
now.
car.
Yeah, we're leaving.
No, I mean, I don't know. That was probably my bad. Like, you do things like when you're.
So
Okay, wait, hold on,
she
though.
pulled out the gun and pointed it at you.
So she was like showing me the gun, and she just like covered me with the barrel. See, I grew up with guns. My dad hunts. I grew up hunting. I don't own any guns anymore, but like the way I was taught is you treat every gun like it's loaded, and you never point a gun at anything you don't want to destroy.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
Yeah.
someone hasn't taken gun safety because you would never do that.
Yeah. So when she covered me with the barrel, I like flinched and shifted out of the way. And
I thought you were going to say another SH word, which I would have done in my pants right there, too, if someone pulled a gun on me on a date.
So, I mean, like, I just don't get how you went from that being so scared and then immediately inviting her back to your house, though.
yeah, I mean, I just freaked out, and I was like, I should probably get home. And she was like, yeah, okay, we can go home.
Oh.
So it was less of an invite from you to go back to your place and more she just kind of invited herself, and then she has a gun, so you're going to let her come over.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, well, and she said this other thing, like when it happened, she was like, don't freak out. I'm not going to shoot you unless you piss me off.
Unless you piss me off. All right.
I mean, I'm assuming that's a joke.
I don't know. Then it my gut sank. And so when she invited herself over, I didn't say no.
Yeah,
Right. And then she was
understandable.
there, so you had to make out with her. I mean, I get it.
You don't want to make her mad.
Oh, come
seriously.
on.
I mean, we did stuff, but I wasn't that into it.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's happened to me a lot when someone's holding me at gunpoint. I will do anything. But it's a fun game sometimes if you embrace it. Anyway, hey, Jacob, thank you for being honest, man. I appreciate it. Now I need to be honest with you because Nathalie is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Nathalie's on the other line. Nathalie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is there any reason why you didn't bring the gun up to us when we first talked to you?
Honestly, it was like 30 seconds of our date. Like, it wasn't a huge big deal or anything. So I just didn't even think about it.
Yeah, well, it may have seemed like 30 seconds to you, but it felt like that gun was on me forever.
Jacob, I told you it wasn't even loaded. I mean, a girl's got to protect herself, doesn't she?
But no. Who are you protecting yourself from?
I mean, I'm a single lady out. Like, you never know what could happen. Things happen out on the street, and you just got to be prepared.
But it sounds like you don't even handle it correctly. Like, I would recommend maybe mace.
Yeah, I mean, I do have mace as well. I have guns, and I have a couple other things that I can make sure that I protect myself with.
What size is your purse?
You carried around a sword?
Like I said, a girl's got to protect herself. You know, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay, but maybe like when you're out by yourself, but you're out with people. You're not like
right.
Yeah.
Listen, Jacob, I don't know you. It was our first date. You never know what's going to happen. And at the end of the day, if something were to take place to both of us, then I could protect you.
She's right.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't get bringing a gun on a date. That's.
Listen, I'm licensed and registered to have and carry a concealed weapon, and
Great.
I think that that's
Great for
okay.
you.
And it sounds like,
It
from
is.
what you're saying, you've been around guns yourself too. I mean, why are you so scared around them?
Because you're pointing them at him.
Wave it around.
I mean, it sounds like you're not handling it right at all.
I think he's being dramatic.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
You know?
God.
It's so sensitive. You know, gun pulled on you one time and you don't want to go out again.
Jeez.
Yeah. Jacob, would you like to go out on another date with Nathalie? We'll pay for it. If she leaves the firearms at home.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
Uh,
Was that a good
Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah.
Are you feeling scared to answer at all?
I just don't have a good feeling about if she wants to carry a gun, like that should be her thing, and I don't want to like tell her that she can't bring a gun on a date and then like feel like she's doing that for me or resentful, like
that's nice.
I just think it's not a good fit.
He doesn't want to change you, Nathalie.
I had a good feeling about you, but now that I'm hearing all this, I actually think that's probably better anyways. You couldn't even face me to tell me that about the gun. I mean, come on.
Oh.
And I'm definitely still putting you on blast.
Oh, whoa, hey, yeah, that sounds like a threat right there with what we just talked about.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that choice of words with a gun.
On blast, like with a gun? What are you talking about?
I'm going to do a blast on social media, you little bitch. That's what I'm going to do.
What? All right.
A little aggressive there, Nathalie.
No second date, but Nathalie, at least you know why. And Jacob, hopefully you find a girl that is a little more your speed.
Yeah.
As long as someone doesn't point a gun at me on a date, I think we'll have a good time.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
High
if that even
expectations.
exists
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, man, it's
Yeah.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.